Dag dames en heren, een hele bijzondere aflevering van NPS Jazz vanavond. Het is mijn grote eer en een genoegen om naast mij op mijn nederige bankje Sandra St. Victor te hebben. En dan zie ik u denken, dat gezicht ken ik, maar wie is het ook alweer, die Sandra St. Victor? Nou, ik noem de Family Stand. Daar maakte ze deel van uit. Ze heeft een nummer geschreven voor Prince. Ze heeft opgetreden met Curtis Mayfield, met Chaka Khan, eigenlijk met alle groten der aarde. En ze woont in Arnhem. Ja, ze woont in Arnhem. Nou, de hele doopseel zal ik niet lichten, dat is jammer van de zendtijd, maar hier komt heel even het adres van haar site. Hebt u het? Nee? Nou, het komt aan het eind van de uitzending vanzelf weer langs. Sandra, welcome. Thank you so much for being with me tonight. It's wonderful having you here. So, you were one of the people performing at the opening of the Dutch Cultural Season this year, the Uitmarkt.
Yes.
And you were there with a project.
Yes.
Tell me about it.
It was called Remix, led by the Doc's Orchestra and Bart Suer. And it basically featured Dutch artists that did rap and eclectic soul music. Different artists, really nice mixture. And also myself.
Well, you
and
being from Arnhem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, ik woonde in Arnhem, yes.
So what did you play?
I did Molasses Rain and from Gemini Both Sides and Ghetto Heaven.
Okay, let's have a look.
If I acted on the way I've been feeling, would the silver turn to gold? Would a harvest from my heart find its season? For my Kama Sutra soul, does a true light of love come in flashes, make it come down like molasses rain? Thank y'all.
So, what's it like for you to perform in front of such an audience? I mean,
It's a rush.
yeah?
It's a rush, yeah.
What's it feel like?
Well, you know what? It's like getting a needle shot of a boost of energy. You know, because you think about all those people out there and they're looking at you, and either they're digging you or they're not, but if they're digging you...
Can you tell?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, in some cities you can tell more than others, and in Holland, ooh, y'all pretty honest.
So we say boo when we mean boo?
No, you just don't say anything.
Which is worse. Yeah.
I'd rather have some noise.
Mm.
But yeah, but they've been very receptive here so
Yeah.
far. But the rush, the energy boost is amazing.
Mm.
You know, and of course the
Is
more
that what you
the
live
merrier.
for?
Actually,
As an
yeah, I
artist?
really
Yeah.
dig being on stage. I like being in the studio. I love being in the studio as well. But there's nothing like being on stage and getting instant gratification for what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
You know.
So this song, Ghetto Heaven, was probably your biggest success in the Netherlands.
Yes.
There's even there's a clip of it, and you even made the hit parades.
Yes. Top
So-
of the pops and the whole thing. Yes.
Let's look at that. Let's
Okay.
have a look at that. You live in Holland, so you understand a bit of Dutch. You know what Martijn Krabbe said.
Yeah, I heard that.
What is that story about your mother?
Well, I'm adopted, and from 6 months I was up to 6 months I was in an adoption agency. So a few years ago, right before Moon and Scorpio came out, I was looking for her, my mother, for my family through the adoption agency. And what I used to do a little, like, I kind of make a joke out of it because you don't want to be depressing when you're in an interview.
Right.
But sometimes when I'd be doing an interview like this, I'd mention, yeah, well, if anybody knows where my mom is, yeah, I was born in Dallas, Texas, and it was Hope Cottage, and I give this whole story. And, you know, really, but in my heart, I really wanted to get some feedback.
Yeah.
But I never did. But I did find out
You
myself. I found out myself after there's a song on the Moon and Scorpio CD called Where Does Mommy Live? Right after I finished writing and recording that song, then I found out from the agency where she was, and she was gone. Passed away. But the weird thing is, where I grew up in Dallas, Texas, I found out she lived a block away. All of my childhood, my mother lived right down the block.
Oh my God.
Yeah. It's the weirdest thing. I used to pass by her house. I'm sure we ran into each other. I'm sure we did.
You
Saw
never
each
had
other.
any
I didn't know who
feeling,
she
you
was.
know?
She didn't know. You know, she didn't know because it's against the law for the agency to give out
To give up
information
the, right.
unless both parties are looking. And I was too young to look then. I had to wait till after I was 18.
Let's move on to the big successes, the festivals. Remember playing Pink Pop in '92?
Yes, I do.
Like to see it?
Yeah, I would like
Okay,
to.
let's have a look at it.
Let's look at my hair.
Yeah, let's look at your hair. I'm telling you, girl.
50,000 people, and they're jamming and they're singing our songs. I can't tell you how happy I am. Words cannot explain.
And then you finish your whole set with the word peace. Where does that come from?
Oh man, the world, you know what the world needs. I hate to be corny, but I mean, peace, like I was explaining to you before, comes from within. And before we start trying to tell the Reagans and the Gaddafis and all these other jerks how to spread peace, we need to start spreading it right here. So that's why I always end our shows with peace.
You emphasize to that, that's your message?
That is definitely our message.
Why? Because everybody can say it. If George Bush says peace...
Yes, but see, it's action that speaks louder than words. And when you say peace and promote war, I don't listen and I don't believe you. But when people can come together in a place like this, all kinds of people from all over the country, it tells you where the people's hearts and heads are. It's these people that are sitting behind these desks, pushing the buttons and making decisions that are making this adversity in the world. It's not the people. People are about love. The soul is about consciousness, higher love. That's what we're about. That's what all these people are here for.
We now know who your group is, who you are. I thank you very much.
Thank you.
Takes me some time to translate it all. We'll do it short.
Okay.
Hey, have a nice time on Earth.
Thank you.
On Earth. He's a trip.
Bye. Take care. Het schijnt zo te moeten. Kussen moet in een programma.
He was great.
Love the hair, by the way.
Girl, what hair?
Yours.
My half hair.
Tell me, what was that be like? I mean, you were obviously
Oh,
touring
man.
Europe.
It was really a surprise because I had not been aware before we did this European tour how much they're into soul music and the roots of black music in America, and Mark is on top of things. He has so much knowledge about music, not just black music, but music, good music.
Yeah.
He has really good taste, and his knowledge was astounding to me. I was just...
He's out in the States all the time with
Is he?
musicians. Yes, he loves this whole thing.
Yeah, man, but you know, I love passion and I love sincerity, so he gave it to me.
Okay, let's go back in time. The classics.
Yes.
Ella Fitzgerald. I mean, when I see you on stage jumping around like a crazy
You
woman...
don't think Ella, right?
I don't think Ella. So why Ella?
Ella, when I first really discovered my voice as a kid, Ella Fitzgerald and Sarah Vaughan were to me like my musical mothers, because they taught me how to use your voice honestly and well, of course. Technically speaking, pristine.
What do you mean by honesty?
Honesty is using your voice, singing from your soul, not singing from your head, singing from your soul. Ella scats. She improvises like an instrument. She improvises. She can hang with Bird, Coltrane. She could hang with all of these people with her scatting, but it's off the cuff. In other words, it's spontaneous. Mm-hmm. She's listening to an inner voice. She's not thinking.
She's letting it flow out.
She's letting it flow, and it's so beautiful. It's amazing when someone is that honest on stage with their art, and that's what gets to people.
Right. And when you sing from the head, can you tell the difference?
I can, absolutely. Yeah, I can.
Okay. Let's look at the master herself.
Yes.
Ella.
April in Paris, chestnuts in blossom, holiday tables under the trees. April in Paris, this is a feeling no one can ever reprieve.
What can we say to add to this?
Oh, she melts me every time I hear her perform. Every time I see that woman on stage, listen to a record, I'm just melted. I'm totally melted by her. And I really literally do call her mom. I'm like, hi, Mom.
You go all teary-eyed when you talk about her.
I do.
Did you ever meet her?
Yeah, we could say that. I was in high school, and I went to a school for the performing arts. So we actually did records. We recorded jazz records, and I had one, and I went to her show, and with another school friend of mine, and we're getting in the elevator, I think going up to where the stage was, and Ella gets on the elevator, and I had this record. It was an album, and I was standing there next to Ella Fitzgerald, and I was like, Miss Fitzgerald, I love you. You want my record? And I said, I had a pen. I signed the record and gave it to Ella Fitzgerald. I signed the record.
How did she respond?
She was so sweet. She was like, "Oh, you tried it? I'll listen to it." She was so sweet. She sounded like my mother. It was so sweet. It was one of those moments, one of those memorable moments, because, you know, you're meeting an icon, someone that you grew up and really totally inspired me. And I was a kid, and I'm standing next to her in the elevator, so it's close quarters, and, you know, it's not like a big backstage thing. It's just her and me and my friend. And,
oops. Right.
Hi, Miss Fitzgerald, I love you.
Okay, let's talk new singers now. We asked you to choose from our archives.
Yes.
One new singer.
Yes.
And you chose Layla Hathaway.
Yes.
Now, you could have chosen all kinds of new singers, like people we know as well, like Erykah Badu or Jill Scott. What's her name? Alicia Keys.
Yeah.
You come up with Layla Hathaway. Who is Layla Hathaway?
Layla, do you know Donny Hathaway?
Fill me in there.
Donny Hathaway was a soul singer from the early 70s. And he had song in the ghetto, talking about the ghetto.
That's Donny Hathaway?
That's Donny Hathaway.
All right.
And he did all those duets with Roberta Flack. Yes, Donny Hathaway and Roberta Flack.
Yes.
That buttery golden voice, that's Donny. And his daughter, is Layla.
Right.
And she's
following in his footsteps.
Yeah, her voice is buttery as well. She's got one of those voices that reminds me of Sarah Vaughan, you know?
Yeah.
21st century Sarah Vaughan.
We got her performing with Marcus Miller.
Oh, awesome. I'm excited to see her.
Okay, let's have a look.
Thank you.
Beauty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no such thing like a coincidence because you mentioned Roberta Flack.
Yeah, and then she
goes
comes on and singing the Roberta Flack song.
Which is better, her version or
girl.
Roberta's? Come on, lay it out.
Man, Layla, man. Come on.
Yeah, Layla?
Yeah, Roberta's very cool. I got a lot of respect for Roberta. She's great. But Layla's voice, for me, can't beat that velvet. You can't beat it.
When you watch her, when you watch music, I hear your comments all the time. Is that the way you look and listen to music?
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
You're
it is.
always the artist comparing things?
No, I try not to be. I try to be not a consumer, but I try to be an audience. You know, but when I really dig something, I'm immersed in it. I'm lost in it.
So tell me, what exactly is it you like about Layla Hathaway?
Honestly, it's the tone that she has. It's the same thing I like about Sarah Vaughan's tone. It's a husky Marlene Dietrich of jazz.
It's like there's a smoke screen covering the voice.
Yeah, there you go. It's a nice little filter, but it all comes out so effortlessly and sweet and sensual. And her whole energy, her whole vibe, she just stands there and she just is.
And she's rather young. I mean, she stands there as if she's got the experience.
Oh
of
yeah, well, honey, she has Donny Hathaway in her DNA. She has no choice.
And that's what. And her sister sings too. You told me.
Yeah, her sister actually is on tour singing background with Shaka now.
Which brings us to the next subject. I mean, you've been with all kinds of, world famous people: Curtis Mayfield, Prince, and Shaka Khan.
Yes.
So how is that? How is that working and being with Shaka?
Shaka is my girl. She's like really a good friend because she taught me back when I first started singing, when I moved from Dallas to New York, really. Not first started singing, but started touring. She taught me not only about singing to be free, because before her I was with Roy Ayers, and he made me more, I took more risks on stage. Shaka took it to the next level, and she wanted you to give and sing from your guts, and that's how she performs. That's how she sings, and so I learned to let go even more. And the thing about Shaka is that's how she lives her life. She's like that in reality, in everyday life.
And what does that mean?
That means that she is who she is, and she's not compromised.
Larger than life.
She's larger than life, and she's this short. Yeah, but she is who she is. She does not compromise for anything, anyone, or anybody, any circumstance, and I totally respect that. And I learned from that to be myself and be more comfortable with who I am, on stage and off as well. Yeah, it's like my sister.
Well, we've got the both of you at North Sea Jazz, and that's what we're going to look at.
Great.